Alrighty, Duelist Kingdom action, and we've got Chazzy Boy taking on Bonz. So who would have thought you'd see a match between these two? Chazz has had a little bit of an alteration to his deck. He's got Ojama Pajama, and I believe we removed something. Alright, anyway, we'll see. Looking at the tables, Chazz is 27th, Bonz is 20th. So, closer to the bottom. Oh, Ojama Pajama, first draw for Chazz. So, yeah, we added Ojama Pajama. I'm sure we took something else out. Oh no, I might be thinking of Kyber. We altered Kyber's deck as well. We took out like Yamadron and some of those weaker dragons. We actually forgot to put Grappler in Kyber's deck. Which is like, he only played it once, but, you know, it's one of his Duelist Kingdom monsters. It's only a 1300 4-star, but we forgot about Grappler. I like Grappler. He looks cool. Alright, Ojama Pajama's active. And this card is extremely good. And we're not going to get to see it. Well, Ojama Pajama will allow Chazz basically to mill his deck and pull out the best Ojama cards, making it easier for him to fuse, making it easier for him to get out Ojama Blue, Ojama Country, whatever Ojama card Chazz wants. Someone did say add Ojama Duo and Trio. We didn't add them because they can potentially, like, basically brick the opponent. And it becomes very easy to do that when you have an Ojama Pajama. So it's because the duelists don't have a lot of back rank removal. That's why we didn't play or put Ojama Duo or Trio. If they had more back rank removal, yes, we'd put it in. But because they only have Mystical Space Typhoon, if Ojama Duo and Trio get played, they're stuffed. They can't play. But at some point, we do want to do a tournament like this, but for Battle City. We want to do one for GX as well. We tried doing one for like Darts, Valen and all that, but that was very difficult because a good portion of their cards don't exist. Well, Chazz is all under attack here from Bonz, who has now just played Wasteland. We've been also trying to work on getting some of those additional profiles, some more cards. It's just that it takes so long. So many game hours to gather the cards on it. On this game. If only there was like a cheap way to get all the cards on this instantly. It'd be so much quicker. And then we could have as many deck slots as we want. Ghoul with an Appetite comes to the field. 1800 now. And Bonz is absolutely mugging Chazz in this first match. Chazz is holding on by a thread. There's Negate Attack. I mean, he does have offerings to the Dune, but when there's 4 monsters attacking you, yeah, it's bit difficult with just one. There's Shard of Greed. Chazz plays it. If he uses offerings to the Doomed, he's guaranteed his own loss. So because of the effect of that, he won't be able to draw on the next turn. And Chazz, he's going to get absolutely steamrolled. Oh, he's not guaranteed to lose, but he's very close to it. Monster Reborn. Okay, yeah, Chazz is going to get absolutely obliterated in this. Ghoul with an Appetite is back. Bonz plays a face down spell or trap. But so Chazz he's lost his first match because he'll skip his draw phase and he's not going to be able to get through the next turn after all these attacks. So Bonz is going to pick up the first win, and it's a quick one. He blocked Ojama Pajama, and that was really the difference maker. Ugh. Utter annihilation by Bonz in this one. Tell you what, Bonz's additions, even though he hasn't played it, man, if Bonz drew like this every game, he'd probably be in the top 8. Oh, double tribute. That'll be Red Ogre. Bonz botched that one game. He sent it back to his own hand by accident. I remember that. But he's sending back Chazz's cards this time. The 7 Tools of the Bandit and the Shard of Greed, which means Shard of Greed's turn counter would have had to have started again as well. So either way, that's good strategy by Bonz. But Chazz he's stuffed. Turn change. Bonz just has to finish him off. He activates Call of the Haunted. Classic Bonz card. Brings back the Wandering Mummy. And look at this. What a field for Bonz. And plays Master Kionshi. Wow. Bonz had everything. All of his best guys at the start of this one. Chazz, man, Bonz would have beaten anyone on drawing like that. I like Bonz. He's got a good deck. I actually really want to play the Vampire deck. Kamula's Vampire deck. That deck is fun. I started doing shorts on archetypes. Sort of like it's kind of like a kind of like an experiment in some way as well as doing other content. It's just doing a quick duel showing off some of these archetypes. I did Amazoness, did Gravekeepers, and did Skull Servant. It's a good way for me to get familiar with the archetypes. I'm not sure how familiar Cam or Daniel or Ethan or any of those guys are with some of the archetype decks. There's a bit of a learning curve, but we would love to do an archetype tournament. I say it a lot, but we'll get to it eventually. I mean, there's all the time in the world. Well, we don't have unlimited time, but we got time. Shard of Greed. Bonz activates Magic Jammer. Sends Wabaku. Again, Wabaku's a good card. You don't really want to throw it away. But when you're facing Chazz, who's got Ojamas, he's probably going to defend. I don't like Bonz using Magic Jammer on Shard of Greed because Chazz has Ojama Country. He's got better cards than Shard of Greed. Shard of Greed is a good card, but Ojama Blue. But Bonz should really save that Magic Jammer for either Ojama Country or, something like that. But still, it's Bonz that's playing, not me. Ojama Pajama is pulled to Chazz's hand. And I think Bonz is now realizing, crud. He's got 7 Tools of the Bandit. He can block Ojama Pajama again. I want to see it in action though. I want to see it mill Chazz's deck and have him absolutely wipe the floor with someone. With a bunch of angry minions that run around in their underwear. Dude, GX was a strange series. It really was. Like, it had some pretty outrageous characters. Some pretty out there monsters as well. There's Ojama Pajama. Bonz will activate 7 Tools of the Bandit. Ah, yes! A 7 Tools of the Bandit activates on the 7 Tools of the Bandit, and Ojama Pajama will stay. It'd be great when we get to like the GX tournament and we give Chazz like the full powered Ojama deck, because the full powered Ojama deck is nuts. It is so good. So is Pegasus's Toon deck with Toon Kingdom. Oh, that is brutally powerful. Like, I love these old archetypes. they're strategic. They take skill. It's not like modern Yu-Gi-Oh where the duel is over in 4 turns. I like 30-turn duels, marathons, which even though they're more basic cards, they're more strategic. You're in it for the long haul, not to win as fast as humanly possible. Ojama Blue is destroyed again. Chazz will be able to mill another 2 Ojama cards from his deck. He plays Ojama Country here. 3-legged zombies and Dragon Zombie as well. Dragon Zombie is 0 defense. It's Ojama Magic. So this is where Ojama Pajama really comes in handy, because that can throw that Ojama Magic from Chazz's hand, which then lets him draw 1 copy of Ojama Red, Yellow and Black, which is good for fusing and good for getting out those kings. The Ojama King and the Ojama Knight. Chazz activates Ojama Country. It'll flip attack and defense if there is an Ojama on the field. Ojama Pajama is activated. There's Ojama Delta Hurricane. And throws Ojama Magic. So Ojama Green, Ojama Yellow, Ojama Black are all in Chazz's hand. He's got so many cards. He's got 9 cards in his hand. And he plays Ojama Red. So that will allow Chazz to bring forth an army of Ojamas. He can bring forth as many as he wants as Ojama Black, or as many as he's holding. He doesn't have to bring 5. He can bring as many as he wants, of equivalent to what he has in his hand. It's got all the colours except for blue. And he doesn't play Ojama Blue, but he's got Ojama Black. He did lose to Ojama Blues already. And Ojama Delta Hurricane. I forgot that he pulled that. Again, this is the effect of Ojama Pajama. This is why we were hesitant about giving it to Chazz, because of just how good it is. But look at this, 5,000 points now coming off Bonz. So the shortest duelist, is Bonz shorter than Weevil? I think he is. Bonz might be taller than Weevil, but it might just be because Bonz's hair is sticking up. Weevil's hair is not. So I would rank Weevil taller than Bonz. But Bonz is getting beaten up by some of the shortest monsters and beating up one of the shortest duelists. It's fun to make fun of the characters. Bonz drew the revival of Dekuru Roizu. No, it isn't. Dekuru Rider. Played offerings. There's Ojama Blue, but Bonz is finished here. He throws an armed dragon. Well, if Dekuru Rider was on the field, Bonz would be okay, but he does not have Dekuru Rider and would need 6 stars to summon it. Dekuru Rider should be 5 stars. 6 stars is very... because Dekuru Rider is only like 1900. There's Ojama Blue. And Ojama Blue in for the attack. Bonz is going to lose to this army of Ojamas. Chazz has 1 of each colour on the field. It's a beautiful... wait, no he didn't. He didn't have an Ojama. It doesn't matter. It's a beautiful thing when Chazz can get all 5 of the separate colours on the field. But it is now 1-1. Bonz won the first match. Chazz got him in the second with the Ojama Delta Hurricane, being able to mill his deck with Ojama Pajama. Chazz and Bonz will line up one more time. Both players really need a win, as Yubel, speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Yubel the Ultimate Nightmare. Alright, rock, paper, scissors goes in the favour of Bonz. And we are underway for third and final match. Neither player can win a bonus point because it's 1-1. Nobody can sweep 3-0. Decent starting hand for Chazz. He's got a 1 Day of Peace. There's Master Kionchi. He's got a Magic Jammer. He's got Ojama Blue. With Ojama Blue, he can get out Ojama Pajama. With Ojama Pajama, he can get out Ojama Country, Ojama Magic, Ojama Delta Hurricane. It's just so much function of this Ojama deck comes out of that card, Ojama Pajama. Oh, 3 Ojama green. That is horrendous. Chazz's hand is no longer good. Okay, Bonz. Oh, final attack orders. This was put in his deck to simulate his defense paralysis. Well, no. Defense paralysis is what Kyber called it. Bonz called it Stop Defense, but Stop Defense was a continuous card in the anime. It's basically what Final Attack Orders does, but Final Attack Orders does your side of the field as well. But that means this is going to be very difficult for Chazz, because this means he can't defend with his Ojamas. When they're flipped up, when they're attacked, they will still go to attack mode. So Chazz having Ojamas, this is really, really bad for Chazz, because he really should have drawn Ojama Country with that. Would have flipped the attack and defense. He could have got Master Kyonshi off the field. Either way. Ah, another Ojama. Ojama Black. Chazz is going to take a fair bit of life point damage. He can pull Ojama. He can pull Ojama Country with the loss of his Ojama Blue. There's Ojama Pajama. And Bonz, activates Wasteland. Chazz doesn't activate Magic Jammer. It's a big advantage, but it may not be too bad. Ojama Pajama is activated, so Chazz can add an Ojama card. Goes with Ojama Magic. Obviously, Ojama Country would serve him well, but he's just thrown the Ojama Magic, so he can draw 1 copy of each. Huh. He couldn't draw. Oh, he's got 3 of green in his hand. Oh wow, I genuinely didn't know that. I didn't know that if he needs 1 of each copy in the deck for that to activate. I did not know that. I thought it would still let you add 2 of them, but not the... Wow, okay. Well, you learn something new every day. That's something I would have got wrong as a kid if I didn't have these Ojama cards, but... What is he doing? It's unusual. Why isn't he pulling Ojama Country? Again, it may have been a while since our players... Oh, it doesn't matter now because Wasteland is on the field. So Master Kyonshi's 1200 defense. So it doesn't matter anymore, does it? There's the Unhappy Maiden. Chazz activates Ojama. Oh, okay. You can probably pull Ojama Country now if he wants it. No, he's come with Ojama Delta Hurricane. Throws the Unhappy Maiden. And now has played Ojama Red. Is he going to go for Ojama Delta Hurricane? Okay, that's not a bad idea. It's not the way I would have played it, but he can use Ojama Delta Hurricane to get Master Kyonshi off the field. Potentially getting rid of, Bonz' strongest monster. He hasn't played any other monsters, so... So now 5 Ojamas on the field. And there it is, Ojama Delta Hurricane. Because Chazz... Oh, Magic Jammer. Oh, I tell you what, Chazz may have escaped one by not drawing Ojama Country. He's gone a weird way about it. Master Kyonshi will stay on the field, but I mean, it's still not doing Chazz any favours though, is it? He's still going to lose life points. Ojama Pajama activates. There we go, now he draws Ojama Country. He's probably kicking himself that he didn't get that Master Kyonshi off the field a bit earlier, but it still would have left Chazz fairly defenseless here, but since that Bonz hasn't played any other monsters. Alright, 1950 off Chazz, he's down to 4100. It would have been a while since our players used the, there's Armed Dragon. Level 3, Chazz activates Ojama Country. So attack and defense is swapped. I mean, Chazz would be okay if that final attack orders wasn't on the field. That's what's really doing the damage here. If Chazz could defend, he would have been fine. I mean, all of his Ojamas are at 1,000 points, so they won't lose as many life points now, but there's Crass Clown. It's just that Chazz is trapped here. Activates Ojama Pajama again. Can't even use that Armed Dragon level 3 because it'll drop to 900 attack due to the swap effect now. Alright, there goes Ojama Black. Chazz has got another Ojama Blue. He needs polymerization. He needs diffuse. He's got 2 polymerizations in his deck. So he's got a good chance of drawing it. Well, not a great chance, but a decent chance. End phase. Turn change to Chazz, who draws Ojama Yellow. That's not a polymerization. The thing is, Chazz can't draw polymerization with the effect of Ojama Pajama or Ojama Blue. He just has to mill his deck and hope for the best. Which is kind of what he's gone for here. The fact that Magic Jammer didn't activate on Ojama Country was such an advantage for Chazz as well, who's activates Ojama Pajama again. Basically, he's milling out all these cards. So then, like, he won't be able to draw them. Well, there goes Ojama Yellow. Chazz needs polymerization, and he needs it quick. He's running out of defenders, running out of Ojamas. There goes Ojama Green. Bonz. Yeah, smart. Take out the other Ojama Green, leave the Ojama Blue. Turn change, Chazz draws. Oh, Monster. Ooh. Monster Reborn. Wait, Zanki? Wait, when did Zanki go to the graveyard? Chazz activates. Chazz, what are you doing? He's just lost the offensive to defensive flip. Oh, then again, he can still normal summon. I think he's just trying to mill his deck so he can try and get a polymerization out. Because then if he can get King or Knight to the field, then he's suddenly got a 3,000 attack or a 2,500 attack. There goes Crass Clown. He could have got rid of Master Kyonshi, but he will... Alright, he summons Ojama Red. That will flip the attack and defense again. There we go. Both of them on the field. If Bonz has a monster and it's 1,000 points or higher, though. And Castle of Dark Illusions. Well, that'll be able to defeat Zanki anyway. 1930. We've only just recently added that to Bonz' deck. And Offerings to the Doomed. It wouldn't have mattered even if Chazz did get one of those Ojamas, one of those fusions out. He wouldn't have been able to use it. And Violet Crystal. Offerings to the Doom would have wiped it out. Jeez, Chazz is very unlucky not to draw a Polymerization though, given how much of his deck he's gone through. Still got 18 cards in there, but... Alright. Ojamas are gone. The attack and defense has changed around again, but... There's Soul Tiger. That would have been handy earlier when there were Ojamas, because then it would have been 2100 attack. Draw phase is skipped for Bonz. That was a rough game from Chazz. But Bonz has taken the win 2-1. I can't believe Chazz didn't draw Polymerization. It was far from a perfect game from Chazz as well. Could he have pulled an Ojama with Ojama Pajama at the end as well? Again, I think it's also our players getting used to using Chazz's deck again, because it is a bit of a learning curve, that deck as well. Even when I'm watching it now, I would have played it differently, but again, it is what it is. You get what you get kind of deal when you have human players as well. Although I will always keep it human players. I'll never have AI, because the AI, it's just more authentic when it's human players. Anyway, that's all for Chazz and Bonz. Who is up in the next one? The next one is, it'll be for tomorrow, Taya versus Kaiba, and Chumley up against Mai. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Chazz and Bonz. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.